Hi, Navid, how are you?
Oh, hi, Nathan. How are you? You all right?
I'm good, thank you.
Good to see you. Yesterday you had the vibe. I was feeling you. Obviously, you're amazing. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you. Very kind.
And I love the gold watch. I love it. I like the flowery outfit. You know, the chest popping out again.
What is that laugh? Sounds like a goose drowning.
You look fabulous,
Thank
darling.
you very much, so do you.
And I'm so sorry. It's just my trousers. Well, it's just so hot. Literally, my butt is sweating.
Conversation's dry and the eyes are wet. Perfect.
I hope that doesn't put you off.
Listen, it's hot. It's nearly 30 degrees, so even my sweating, so it's fine.
High five to that.
Did they really just high-five their matching sweaty?
I was so nervous to start with, but Nathan is a lovely guy. And you know what? I kind of fancy him a bit. So if you're a cocktail, what kind of cocktail would you be?
Probably a porn star martini.
A porn star martini?
Elegant but fruity.
Oh, love it.
Yeah.
But what about the name in the front, like porn star?
I draw the line there. I mean, I'm confident, but I'm not that confident.
If I was a cocktail, I'd be Sex on the Beach, mainly because I've got a permanently gritty gets everywhere. Back to the face of Alan Carr and the laugh of Jimmy Carr. Navid's been doing surprisingly well, playing it cool on his first ever date.
I was actually Googling on the internet the kind of questions you ask on a typical first date.
Oh, spoke too soon. Hope he didn't pull that from his sweaty ass.
So I hope you don't mind. I just literally made
you
some
are
questions.
prepared. All right.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm game. Go for it.
This is madness, but I'm into it. Let's play.
What makes you unique?
My accent.
I've got a square testicle next.
Next question. What are some random facts about you?
I invented the words chillax and primani.
I get my leg behind my head, so you know.
Oh. What is something you want to be better at?
Risotto. Too much stirring.
I think I would like to be better at my job, probably. What about you?
Perhaps it's maybe not checking people's phones.
What?
Basically, I feel like if someone doesn't show their phone, it's kind of like a red flag. It means that they're hiding something.
Yeah, I get that. Do you want to look at my phone?
Well, you know, I mean...
That's a hard yes.
I'm just checking. That's what you were getting at.
And I have to be honest with you, there was a guy in the past that I used to like. He kept hiding his phone from me.
Cause you kept checking it?
And you know what? I kept messaging and calling him. If he doesn't answer his phone, I kept calling him like 20 times. Like, why are you not answering your phone? Are you like hooking up with someone? I get paranoid.
Well, that is clearly paranoia, 20 times. How long were you dating him for?
It wasn't a date. He was just like leading me on. In fact, he was actually sleeping with girls behind my back. And you know what they say, karma bites back in the...
Ah, yes, Dalai Lama, if I'm not mistaken.
You know, like when you go on dates, for example, like, well, this is the first date, but like in the dates that you've been on previously, this may sound like a stupid question.
Oh, this is a bit more like it.
But you know what? I'll just say it as it is.
Go on.
How do you usually...
Is Navlar getting romantic already on his first ever date?
How do you usually work with the bills and stuff? Do you guys, like, do you split it or do you pay for it? How does that work?
Either way.
I know that's a really dumb question, but, you know...
No, I think it's a valid question if you haven't dated much before.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. And even when it comes to the bedroom, I'm very inexperienced as well.
Oh, Jesus.
I know.
Oh, we always go Dutch in the bedroom. She shoves Edam in my mouth and whacks my with a clog.
But, you know, obviously, I mean, well, you know, you do occasionally watch videos and stuff like that, let's be real.
Well, let's be fair, we all have.
Of course. How would you describe yourself, like, in the bedroom?
So you're going in for the questions today.
I know, is that going into too much deep question? I mean, is that a deep
Do you want
question?
my credit history as well? Fingerprint?
What?
Retina?
No, that's taking a bit too far. But I wouldn't mind actually checking your credit history, though.
Look at his eyes. He's not even joking. He wants his credit history all up in his grill.
I'm definitely interested in going out with you again as a second date. But at the moment, I also want to experiment to see what
absolutely.
I like.
And you should. Enjoy the process, play the field, see what you
so
like,
much.
see what you don't like.
Nathan, it was lovely seeing
Lovely
you, my
seeing
darling.
you too, and thank you
Give us
again
a
for the
hug.
questions.
Love you so much. You're amazing.
Love you so much.
Thank you, darling.
Chillax, Navlon. You haven't checked if he's eligible for a loan yet.
Which brings us on to the date.
Yes.
Which was your first
date. I mean, I feel like I interrogated him like a police officer.
It wasn't exactly line of duty, mate.
Because I had like questions. Because before I went on the date, I was like, you know what? Let me search on Google the top questions to ask when you go on a date. Because I was always worried what happens if the conversation doesn't flow or if there's nothing to talk about.
From 0 to 10, 10 being the best, how do you think you did in terms of your effort, everything that you put forth?
Personally, I'll give it like a solid 6.
But how do you think Nathan viewed the date? What would you say?
I would think maybe a solid 5 or 6 as well.
Hope his credit score is higher than that.
I don't know if he maybe was being polite or he was being honest. I don't know.
Well,
Let's find out. Yeah, exactly.
We asked Nathan several questions.
Not more questions, poor.
The first question was, do you fancy Navid? And Nathan said no.
Oh, awkward.
How do you take that?
Yeah, not really nice. I'm a bit, I think my facial expression just dropped when I heard that.
Next was, were there any icks? Nathan said, no real icks, as I found Navid incredibly funny. But when he mentioned ringing 20 times a day, that's too much.
Unless you're Sunita watching Towie with Simon Cowell.
You remember that?
Yeah, I now remember that, yeah.
Okay.
That is the truth, yeah.
You're saying that's the truth. That is, you think it's too much?
I mean, yeah, it is too much, but yeah.
Okay. Did you fancy Nathan?
I mean, I liked him, yeah, I did fancy him, but it's just, I feel like every time I constantly just get rejected by people and it's hurtful, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, it's just, yeah.
No. We could see.
Yeah.
We could see. You like your whole energy just
Yeah.
depleted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where we're starting to see a little bit of the real Navid,
Yeah.
which is what we want to see.
Oh God, this is terrible actually, you guys.